classic. What's up, everyone?
What's going on?
How are you, Butch?
Tired. Very, very tired.
I've had the weekend off. I just sat here watching football.
Wish I had the weekend off. But I get the next 2 days off.
That helps. I go back to work. That sucks. Our theme was from a classic movie. Do you know what movie that was from?
Godfather? Oh, no.
Close.
Scarface.
Platoon.
Platoon?
So it ain't close at all. I just didn't want you
No,
to feel
not
like
at all.
way off.
I don't know what it was.
Yep. That was the theme to Platoon. Charlie Sheen.
You know how long it's been since I've watched that?
We
It's been
just
a long time.
I actually just watched it not long ago. It was on TV.
Thanks for the likes, guys.
Thank you. Classic movie right there. That's kind of the movie that made him famous.
Yeah, I like Platoon.
Yeah, that was a good war movie. I liked it a lot more than Good Morning Vietnam. How y'all doing out there today? That's wonderful.
I don't know, I kind of like that saying.
It was pretty famous for like a decade.
So, do you have a lighter? Because like I said, I rushed out the door. I was really, really late today.
No.
That's a
I don't in
negative, huh?
here. I mean, I'm sure we have an extra one, but we could we borrow one out of that. That would have one. Just saying. If not, there's probably one out there somewhere. I'm not exactly 100% sure.
All right, so I'll grab it out of your box.
Yeah, take it out of mine. Right out of your old box, old lady. Right out of the old. He's going right into the woods, right into the old lady's box. Whew. How's everybody doing out there? Episode 2 of 2019. Sure. Great idea.
Yours.
Yeah.
Put it in there.
Yeah. Good point. It's teamwork, see? That's how we have that cohesiveness. So,
This
all
is
right.
a shitty fucking color, by the way.
Red? Damn. Don't forget, everybody, YouTube and Live Me for the Weed Box. Whoever goes to our YouTube page and gets us the most subscribes will just win a Weed Box. No other catch. So if you have fans on your channel or fans that you just got or just a shitload of friends that you hang out with, so if you're on Facebook and YouTube, whatever you do, if whoever goes on and gives us the most subscribes we'll give it a week. Gives everybody time. So on next Sunday's show, we will announce the winner to the Weed Box giveaway.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. That's pretty simple. I don't care if you have every relative creator's YouTube account. Go on, subscribe to the Doghouse Podcast. I don't care how you do it. Whoever gives us the most. So Live Me, you definitely want to go to the Doghouse Podcast. That way on YouTube, so you could be part of it. We would hope everybody put some participation in.
Excuse me.
Participation.
Participation.
So
That's
simple.
what he said. Participation.
That's simple. That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And
You know what else is easy?
what?
Hitting those buttons.
Definitely. Hit the buttons below, above, to the
Like, share,
side. I'm
follow,
not sure.
subscribe.
Yeah, it's that simple. 2019. The first show was a little rough. Remember, it was like, wow, it felt weird just starting our first show of the year, and it was only like a couple days later. But
Yeah, it's. I can't believe I was running so late today. I had this book that I wanted to bring in and everything else too. It would have been cool. The name of it is like Mysteries of Our Past and shit like that.
no shit.
So I thought that would have been interesting. The Great Mysteries of Our Past or something.
Excuse me. I had chili dogs for supper, so yeah, now I got like wicked indigestion.
Yeah, I just freaking inhaled food on our way up here. I think I had a slice of pizza, a cheeseburger. Oh, there was some other stuff in between all that. Look, and I'm still eating.
Yep, right before we hit the go button, it was food time.
Nom 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 nom.
Shit. So, yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Anyway, check this out.
I got something to tell you too after.
Sweet. Something good? Like breaking news good so I can get it like worked out? Or like me and you good? Like would everybody be
Well-
like, holy shit, that's awesome?
No, because they don't know the people involved.
Uh-oh.
But it would work out for us. It's kind of funny. Wish you were there. Wish I had my fucking camera ready.
No shit.
Oh
All right.
my god, would that have been?
Let me break up
awesome.
some like all right, drop, get that.
It was good.
Hold on.
Okay, while we're waiting, I'm going to
Yeah, let me get the suspense.
eat the fat cake.
Suspense. Here we go. We got this, everybody. Let me get one ready for us. So, no, that's not suspense. That's queer. That's just more queer. All right, I think that's pretty close. So, all right, we'll let him wash down his scarfing of food. Hold on. We got breaking news in the doghouse. Ready? Hold on. Go.
Right. Well, Logan and Jace came up to the mountain today.
Nice.
And I got Jace a season's pass, and Logan got a lift ticket and everything. Just to see if he was going to like it before he got a season's pass.
Right.
And Logan went snowboarding. Jace went on the skis. Well, Jace goes over to the carpet. It's the first time I've ever seen the kid on skis or anything, because he took lessons over at the other mountain, which I don't go to, because I work at a different mountain. But anyway, he goes up to the carpet, and he hasn't been on skis in a while, not since he had his lessons over at that other mountain. When he gets up to the carpet, and what happens? The lift has to be stopped. I look over there. There's Jace. His skis, they were just flopping around everywhere. He looked like a fish out of water, just flopping on that damn thing. It was the funniest thing I've seen. Anthony's parents were right there. They're like, "Don't laugh at that little boy." Anthony's like, that's his own kid. He's like, don't laugh at your kid. He's going to get sad.
They didn't realize he was your son.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that would have been funny.
It was great. And then Logan, he did good going up the carpet and back down. And then they took off on the chairlift. And I guess Logan fell like 5 times.
Wow.
Yeah, he was really tired by the end of the day.
It's not like you just jump right on and down the mountain you go. It does take
hell
some.
no. Dude, just that carpet.
That would be funny to send on to them fails videos though that people always see. I like the rednecks ones because they do it on purpose, so that's kind of cool.
He come in and he saw there's like these people standing in front of the bee netting and everything, and he saw the racks over here and stuff like that. Well, he didn't want to hit anybody, so he just dropped right on his ass and he slid for like 10 feet. Boop, 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 boop. It was fucking awesome. Thanks for the likes. We appreciate it. How you guys doing on Live Me?
Damn. That would have been funny to see.
Oh, yeah. Next time they go, I need to record that shit. I can tell you, I already smoked before I got here.
Shocker. So I was kind of smoking right as you were getting here. Well, a little bit before. I've been fucking with the editing software. I've been trying to
Yeah,
learn that.
I smoked a fucking nice fatty.
We did a little bit ago for the game. As it was ending, we were smoking, watched the end of the game, and it was...
I had a roach like that big. It was probably, I don't know, like a cigarette and a half size. You know, it was a fat fucker. I don't know where it went.
Damn. Crystal's
At least
probably
half
outside smoking it.
Half a bowl, if not almost a full bowl.
Crystal's outside smoking it right now.
I'd kill her.
She's like, yeah, I'm going to tune into...
Well, it's all right because I know she wouldn't be going anywhere because she'd be sleeping in the truck.
Passed out.
Like 5 minutes after.
Bag of Skittles half poured out.
Or she got some salt and vinegar chips or something like that. Sea salt and vinegar.
So when I went on earlier, I went on Facebook. Well, I didn't go on Facebook Live. I went on our software that we're using exactly right now and told like a small clip of the show. Obviously, with the weed box giveaway we talked about. One other thing, though. A little bit of rant I went on about some politics. Because it kind of affects you as much as me in this situation. So hold on. Let me, I got you. You ready?
Hello. You people know a lot about trucks. Bing, 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 bong. China. Bing, bing, bong.
Anyway.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Think about it. Tax time's coming. You know, everybody out there is thinking, hey, I'm ready to do my taxes, get all our money. Because our government is in a shutdown. And Trump's saying, not happening.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
It is. How sad that the only fucking job in the world that you can do, which is one of the most important jobs in the world as far as our country, that you can fuck up possibly so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Out of 10 decisions, I would say they get 7 wrong, and yet you can still stay right where you are.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
And it's kind of sad because in this case, I don't blame just Trump. Because honestly, with a full Democratic House and everything the way it is set up, or Senate, whatever it is, he's not getting nowhere. So this is pretty much his only one shot to get it. So I kind of see his point, but in the same note as every other American, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? You know, did you guys forget about the rest of the people in the country? Like, do you really not care at all that we're out there? You know, they're all sitting there arguing and everybody's going back and forth, but...
So overthrow the government.
Yep.
We have a right to.
We have to do something. I mean, that's gotten so ridiculous that, I mean, how the fuck can you not
This world has gotten ridiculous.
You know, you can't talk no more. The government's become like a fucking total joke. Now we got every
like
celebrity out there. It's like, oh, I'm going to run for president. I had 6 million people watch my movie. I should be a president. Shit, I can't help it.
What celebrities turn fucking politics next?
That's what I mean. We got wrestlers becoming governors. I mean, Ventura sucked. Kane sucked. Actor Arnold sucked. I mean, what the fuck? And everybody out there is like, oh, yeah, but okay. No, it's not okay no more. It's gotten to be extremely old. That
Stick to what you know.
Think of everybody out there on YouTube, on Live Me, on Facebook Live, in our lives. If you fucked up so many times, imagine what this country would go through. You know, you're making a car and you fuck up 7 out of 10 times. Do you really want to put your kids in that car? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're going to be out of business.
Yeah, exactly. You know, imagine if you work at a ski resort, so 7 out of 10 chairs have a problem. Is somebody going to get hurt that day? Most likely. You know, and one of these things could cost somebody a life.
Yeah, let's not shoot for that.
Exactly. So why is it that the government making these $1 trillion decisions and all these big fucking decisions where our American troops are dying and all this shit's going on, do they get away with making 7 out of 10 wrong? And I'm not, again, I don't blame Trump. I am more for what Trump's doing. I think his biggest problem is his mouth. You just don't know how to shut up sometimes.
Got to tweet.
Right. He always got to tweet. And I'd be hell if Trump. I thought he reached out to another podcast, so if he'd be willing to give us some time on ours and come on and explain something, I'm sure you would, just like I would, be sitting here talking too. Might have some questions for him, wouldn't you? I just seen that he went on.
You know.
You wouldn't have no. Like if Trump actually was to call the show, you wouldn't be like, "Hey, I got a question for you."
No.
Wow. It's a good thing I'm good at doing all the talking.
You're the one that's got something to say about stupid ass Trump.
It's not really nothing I could say that's against him, because, again, I think he's right in this situation.
Some things.
If there was, again, one thing I think he could do better would probably be not tweet so much. Boy, does he just let everybody get under his skin. And I think they're starting to do it on purpose now, just because it's funny to watch some of the tweets he puts out.
I just ain't paying attention to politics. I really don't. It's not something that.
Doesn't tickle your pickle?
No, not at all.
No? It's not really a tickle to me. It's more of a headache.
It's boring as hell.
It is very boring. That is the one bad.
You sit there and listen to people lie. Fuck it, I can do that in my own life and listen to people lie.
Full of lies.
Good.
They do a lot of lies.
Fuck
That's for sure.
Fuck them all. We don't need them. Start over. Get everyone the fuck out of there and start over.
You're all fired. All of us, every fucking one of you. That's our vote. Fire them all. I'm definitely good with that, Pop.
Pussy.
So, you know who else hasn't?
It's the one and only Vigo Double G. You know I'm on with the D.O.E.
It's been a no Snoop Dogg appearance anywhere. Snoop has disappeared. Snoop is a scared little girl.
Thanks for sharing the broadcast.
Thank you. No
Who
Snoop
was that? Can you
out
see
there.
that?
Which one, Shad?
The bottom one with the purplish pink there, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, it looks like Caper or Caper 34, something like that. So thank you.
Thanks for sharing. Everyone, thanks for joining the broadcast. He's just rambling on about some politics. If you want to watch politics, you can tune into CNN or whatever other crap shit that it's on.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't listen to CNN or any other crap channels that it's on, but if you want to put them on and just be like, yeah, they're idiots, by all means. If anybody out there knows Snoop like me, we've challenged Snoop. Snoop is a no-show. Pussy ass bitch.
Should we start a little smaller?
Smaller?
Should we go like Seth Rogen or something?
This, no. How about we challenge Roseanne to a smoke-off? That woman smokes weed.
Ooh.
That'd be kind of cool.
Martha Stewart to a bake-off.
How about anybody out there that thinks they could outsmoke us? We don't care anymore. It don't need to be necessarily Snoop.
Let's do a real life head-to-head challenge for Live Me. And let's get somebody from Live Me to challenge us. We'll do a real life head-to-head, not nothing on those fucking on the app. 'Cause you could select the head-to-head challenge thing there.
Wow. But that doesn't really help you too much, though.
Oh. You'll have to figure something out.
Yeah, we'll come up with a way.
They'll see it all.
Well, they see us. They don't see Live Me. We'll have to figure out how to hook them all together. Integrate. A cohesive
Well, they would.
unit.
Figured it out. Done. Subscribe to us on Live Me. Live Me, subscribe to us on YouTube. Problem fixed.
See, that's that cohesive unit. Cohesive. All of you work together. Big happy circle.
And then what they do is they can watch on one phone. They can watch one show, and on the other phone they can watch the other show. Done.
Done.
Done. Now they're watching both shows.
Well, I wonder if like most have not most social media platforms. Bigo kind of stays with Bigo. You know what I mean? Like the groups.
Sucks.
We're getting a lot of shit on them. I don't know. They do suck and they penalties and all that shit. Live Me kind of stays with the Live Me crowd.
I was putting time out for 10 minutes because I smoked a cigarette.
Takes you longer to pee sometimes.
Yeah.
Shit. I'd be like, great, 10-minute break. I'll be right
Depends
back
on
with
how
you guys.
much coffee I drank.
Right after my punishment, we'll talk again. So I'm going to go smoke a bowl while we're on punishment. I'll be right back, Bigo. And then while you're doing the little countdown, you're sitting there waiting, you're smoking a bowl.
I did.
Huh?
I finished smoking that bowl.
2 minutes left. Okay, good. That's cool. Boop.
They sucked.
Yeah, they made it hard. They kind of make
Periscope,
you
I
have to.
don't know about that one. That one was a joke.
That was different. Like me stuck up with us, though, and they've been there so far pretty much the longest with YouTube.
Like I like Periscope. They have a whole bunch of different things that, they're showing and everything, but not from like a broadcaster
Right.
point of view. From like somebody that's
Kinda
just
like-
gonna watch it, then yeah, it's a good app for watching that. But if you're gonna be broadcasting, it's not. I wouldn't even waste my time.
What about Instagram?
I have Instagram.
So don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really do nothing on it, though. I don't really know much
I
about
haven't
it.
either. I put a few things on there.
Like, I know I guess you could put some videos up on it and it just puts them out there for a minute or whatever. I don't really know much about Instagram. Every once in a while, I like look at it, but it's not something I understand all that well.
Shit. I could record videos all day long
Really?
and just pop them up there. Everything I was doing, just hit the button, record it, let it play for record for 30 seconds, stop it, send it out. Next one, record.
Does Instagram have like a
Boom.
time limit?
I don't know. I've never recorded.
No, I don't know either.
Anybody
out there
know?
do Instagram? Let us know. Put it in the box. Send us a comment.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe somebody on Instagram's like, God, I wish the Doghouse Podcast was on Instagram. We are on Instagram. We just don't really got it all figured out yet. So,
I'm following I Love Fishing
huh?
on Instagram. I got you and some other people I don't even know. And a thing called I Love Fishing.
Oh, that's cool. You do love fishing.
But
But
this summer, if we're gonna record, we might have to switch our days.
why?
Deep sea fishing.
Why do we got to
I'm
switch our
trying
days?
to do it weekly. So it's whatever the captain has time for us to go out. Well, not even just you if you can't make it, but we're going tuna fishing.
But even if it was on a day we weren't broadcasting, we would just record it and upload it the day we would. So everybody would still get it on our same day.
All right.
Maybe it wouldn't be a live one as much as necessarily, but depending on the situation.
I think it would be a fun time bringing the camera out on the boat. Because it's got a spot where you could just put it up right where the, inside the cabin. You could put
Right.
it up. And the back part of it's open, from inside the cabin where the camera's not going to get wet or anything. And it'd sit there and catch the whole boat.
That'd be
You'd have
cool.
a whole full view of the boat and everything that we're doing.
That would be kind of cool. So you would
Shit,
actually have
I'd
the
climb
whole-
up on the side, fucking, if you were hooked on, you know what I mean, to a fish or whatnot. I'd hook up on the side and just hold the camera up so we can get good video of it.
Could have pulling some fish in.
Oh yeah, it'd be great.
I would probably do more video stuff than fishing anyway. I've just never really been. Well, I don't know. I'd say that, but being on the ocean is a lot different than standing on the side of the
Oh
water.
fuck yeah, man! No, see, well,
Like standing on the water
I-
or the river or something.
I come to realize you never know what the fuck you're gonna catch in the ocean.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know, I go out bluefish. You know, going out catch bluefish. We're pulling up little sand sharks and shit like that, and all these ugly little fish.
It is kind of cool. You catch some cool shit out there.
We went out for striped bass last summer. That was fun.
Like, you can get some good deals at times too. It's not like
Dude, I
it's
just saw
always
that
expensive. So.
tuna fucking just went for like $3 million, Tokyo or Japan or something like that. $3 million. Unbelievable.
That's crazy. But look how often they eat raw tuna. You got sushi?
And I know we could get a few thousand for fucking the bluefish out here.
I don't really know much about it. That is one thing I don't know.
Well,
Like, I
the
wouldn't eat
captain
none
of
of it,
the,
so
the
I'd be
captain
like,
of
do
the
whatever.
boat, last time he brought someone out tuna fishing. By the time they got back to the docks, when they were done, there's already somebody there to buy the tuna, and it was just one, and he paid like over $60,000 for it.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Something sounds weird about it though. $60,000 for
It's
one
fish.
fish. You can buy it in the store for $1.99.
That ain't real. That's in a can, man.
But it's still tuna.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
kept fresh in
Yeah.
a can. I don't know.
Yeah. No. No way.
I'm not a big tuna person at all,
They can
so.
eat. They'll eat that raw. It's like sushi.
Like I don't like tuna, so I'd be like, go ahead, take it.
No.
It's all yours.
You're an idiot. You could get money for it. You want to give it away? No.
No, I'm not mean give it like here, keep it. I'd be like, yo, what's the brother gonna get? Like
All right.
I want to wet my beak too, obviously. I'd be like, yo.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even tell him I
yeah.
don't like it. It's not like, yeah, I'm good, take this deal. I'd be like, this is the best fucking tuna. I tasted a sample of the last one on a boat. Wow, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
you better sell that shit.
Right. I wouldn't be like, yeah, as soon as we're done, I'd be like, that's good. I don't like it anyway. I was going to go throw it back in. Hope a shark, I was going to feed a shark.
I'd like to catch one over 1,000 pounds.
Imagine how how tough that'd be to pull that fucker in. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah, it ain't gonna be like
a
what we're
2
used
second.
to.
That's what I mean. I
It's-
kind of got bored
it'll
going to the
probably
water.
be
If
like
you don't
an
get a
hour or
thing, I'm
two.
like, out there, you're like fighting that motherfucker for quite a while. So,
You could catch 2 fish and it could take you all day.
well, as long as it's profitable.
I'd love to go out and just go tuna fishing every single day. Not that tuna fishing where they're just going like this and they're pulling in fish like left and right. Every time that line hit that water, they were pulling out a fish.
All right, I got it. We buy our own boat. We could be like Forrest Gump. And
All right, so let's charter a boat, which will be Eric, you stupid ass. I'm gonna slap him.
slap it.
What the fuck?
We'll be like Forrest Gump and
Oh my god.
Lieutenant Dan. I'll
Dude, that
even go
motherfucker's
after
gonna
Lieutenant
get hit.
Dan. I don't care. Like, we could be.
Are you
Forrest.
serious? Okay.
As a heart attack. That's the only. I know they were shrimpers, and we're talking. Tuna.
We're not shrimping.
No, I don't want to go. No, I'm dead serious.
There's no way.
You could be like Forrest. I'll be Lieutenant Dan. We'll go out and catch tuna and bring it back and sell it. Because if it's profitable, why not? I'll try something new. I'm thinking shit.
It'd be our
Like 10 years ago, I wanted to go work in Alaska on the crab boats.
the doghouse would be switched over to the tuna house.
Get your tuna.
It's your tuna, baby. Come and get your tuna. You're gonna love it. It's fresh.
People like to watch the video, I bet.
Oh yeah.
You'd see some, you know what I mean? The cool shit and the things people like that kind of shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get stoned and get fucking
Imagine
arrested
that.
by Coast Guard.
They'd still love the video.
Yeah. And they'd love watching nothing happening on the boat when we're both sitting in jail.
Well, they'd get all the way up until click, click. And then they'd be like, oh, I guess we'll catch you up on the next one when they're 3 to 6 months or now. Or maybe some of them be like,
Actually-
hey, I know right where he'd probably go to jail. But let's go get these guys out.
No. Cause see, remember we were talking if we chartered the boat, it's somebody else's fucking the pilot. They're the captain of the boat pilot. They're the captain of the boat.
But I like to be the captain.
Fuck no, you can go sit on the front of the boat with the steering wheel and pretend.
Oh, that's real funny. Be like at McDonald's. Beep, beep.
Hey, yeah.
How I doing, Captain? Great, Gilligan.
Oh shit, yeah. I think it'd be good. Then we need to save up the money and then get our own damn boat.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Well, no, you're the
I'm
forest
not,
in
I
this
don't.
one. You get
listen,
the money.
I don't want to pay any money to go out deep sea fishing.
Well, you wouldn't have to if you're on the boat. Just the fuel.
No. You heard what I said. We have to charter a boat in the beginning. So usually that means some
Moolah.
cash.
Right.
But what I was thinking
Thinking again.
is
Dun, dun, dun.
that the boat that I took the kids out on, the guy's a lobsterman. So if we go and donate some time to help him pull up traps and set traps and everything, maybe he'll take us out. Little bartering system here, huh?
Little wheel and deal. So we got to go to work.
But you're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn how to do lobster.
I don't even like fucking fish.
I don't like the lobster either. But if we find a blue one, you stuff it in your pants because it's worth a lot
You
of
fucking
money.
stop. No.
Motherfucker, what the hell is your goddamn problem? Fuck. Does he?
Ooh, you're in trouble, Eric. You in trouble, Eric. You stupid.
I don't know how many times I have to tell that motherfucker not to call me on Wednesdays or Sundays.
What's today? I'm going to go with.
Oh, it's not fucking Tuesday.
It's not Tuesday. So that only leaves 6. Give me to the end of the show.
We're going to forget by the end of the show. Are you serious?
You'll see. Watch. Who would want us to work on their boat? I mean, come on, seriously. Suck if you got seasickness.
No, I'm pretty good. Why would it suck, man? You just fucking throw up over the fucking side of the boat.
Oh, some big fish are coming up eating your barf like a fucking rotten dog or something.
Catch the damn fish.
Yeah, I'd be jumping right in. Yeah, catch him.
Done.
That'll be interesting. Don't you want to hit the buttons now?
Yeah. See what happens.
You're going to
this
see what
summer.
happens. I know
I'm
it's
going this summer. I don't give a fuck.
Don't give a furry rat's ass.
Nope.
0.
None.
So we know that'll be one episode this summer.
Or more.
Or more. Definitely.
I think we can. What about?
We're just spitballing here, so what about?
For another video, you know how you can go onto that boat and it sets you up on that like parachute type thing and they pull you around and you sit out there. They just release you through the cable.
Oh, yeah. Like
And then
in
they just
Jurassic
bring you
Park
in.
Spree, that's how the kid gets stuck on the island because somebody fucking
Yeah.
accidentally
Wanna
the
do that?
lines and we float.
I'm down with that.
Can 2 people go up at once? Yeah, because
I
they
believe
did
so.
it.
Yeah, I believe so.
We just have to have GoPros, that's all.
Why you can't carry that?
Well, you probably could, but GoPros are waterproof.
So I got a waterproof bag for that.
I'm just saying. And then we could set it up better so we could hold, you know what I mean? Like you could get, GoPro comes with a lot of fucking gear. A lot more than I have for that. Or I could even get for that. Like GoPro, if you buy a GoPro, you can go on fucking eBay. Or not eBay, the other one there. Amazon. For like $30 and get like 300 accessories for them. GoPro, you can really. So it'd be kind of cool. We could have it set up right so and we could even edit it so one's facing you, one's facing me, and every time we're talking, it's
back and forth,
Right.
back and forth. Go through the edit. Yeah. I get
right.
it.
I've been actually practicing on it.
I did there's a app that I downloaded when I went out with the boys and we went striped bass fishing. I took the pictures and basically like mashed them together to make like a video with music and all that other bullshit. And when the videos popped up that I actually took in there, you know, it wasn't just straight up pictures. There was videos like Jace's first catch and everything like that. It would play the video, music would stop, video would play, and then it'd go back into the music and the pictures and shit like that, and they'd fade in, fade out type shit.
That's kind of what I did
was
with
really
ours.
cool.
I've been working on one for us for our 2018, like our 18 videos we made, taking clips out of them, funny parts with you. I just kind of clip it just for you, parts for me. I kind of, you know what I mean, with little fucking text up in there. So I've been doing it with Filmora. I don't know if anybody out there uses Filmora. Definitely
I don't know.
understands, but that's what I've been messing with Filmora. I was actually playing around with it here before you got here. And it's kind of cheap for like $60, I think, and you own it. So
Well, that's
kinda
not
cool.
bad.
Yeah, and it's pretty quick to learn. So that's the one thing I liked. Like
if
the
we
free
went out-
episode, I didn't want to use it because it puts a watermark across saying Filmora, so I didn't want to put that out with that.
What about going out to a shooting range?
Our U.S. soldier, Ben, friend that's called in, he's got like 12, 13, I don't know. He's probably going to watch the show and be like, I got 20, but ARs, pistols, fucking old school, bows.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, he's got like a 6-shooter, I believe. Like he's...
We
and
should
he
take it to a
definitely-
pit and try it out in the summer.
He keeps telling me because he can get me an AR for $500 with extras with it. So every time
That'd
he's
be
like,
nice.
as soon as you get the money, come on, we're gonna take a day. We're gonna go to the gun shop and shit. He wants to go with. We like talk about it all the time at work. So
That'd
that
be
would
real
kinda
nice.
cool.
Income
When
tax.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, ooh.
Crystal, get me an AR.
Oh,
Babe,
goes
you
back
want,
onto my politic thing now.
babe, get me an AR.
Hell yeah. And for everybody out there, before they say it to us, because who knows, we could be the worst people. We spoke dope. So, yes.
That probably makes me safer than the person that's on heroin, crack, or drinking alcohol, or on pills, or any of them other motherfucking drugs. I'm probably the one you'd probably trust the most with the gun versus them. My ass is gonna have to get up off from the fucking couch, put my Twinkies down, and get that shit all ready. Like, really? No, I'm gonna think twice about it. I'm not shooting someone because they said, "Yo, motherfucker." It's just stupid.
And when he gets
That's
up and
stupid
puts
shit.
his Twinkies down, I will steal a Twinkie out of the box and put it
And then
in the
he's
weed
gonna
box
get his fingers shot
giveaway.
off.
In the weed box giveaway, we will give you one of the good dogs Twinkies. So, hey, somebody needs to sacrifice one. Break into his house. That way he jumps up off the couch and puts the Twinkie box down.
Do not sacrifice yourself for a fucking Twinkie. I'm telling you.
Well, he wouldn't get the weed box. It's the winner of the weed
My
box.
alarm system will go off in my house before you even enter my house. As soon as you step foot on that, right by my door or my windows, that alarm system's going off.
Then the neighbor's light's going off because Jamie's done peeking in the windows and he's running back home.
Dude, that's funny. I was in my bedroom fucking getting ready for bed, taking all, my clothing and shit, scratching my balls and shit before I go to bed. Well, just kidding. Well, I get up and fucking, I'm in bed, I'm laying down, about ready to start up my movie and everything. And then I hear a voice outside. And it's Anna. I'm not trying to be a peeping Tom. Or something like that as she's walking by my window. What the fuck you doing out back looking in my window anyway?
She's getting her freak
What
on
the
YouTube.
fuck?
She was hoping to get a picture or something.
I was like, what in the hell?
Poor Jamie must not be, doing his jiggy or something. I don't know.
Fucking looking in my damn windows.
What's sad, she was probably looking for Crystal.
That's funny.
She swings both ways. That's fucked up, though. See? Stalker. Mm-hmm. Stalker alert. Wah, 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 wah.
Best thing, she didn't know when Crystal and her met and everything else. Jamie and Anna were living. Remember where we used to live before we moved to Maine on freaking Hillsborough?
Yeah.
Well, Jamie was on the second floor. My aunt was on the first floor. My aunt was having a little party and shit like that. Well, I was in the room and I was packing up a bowl. And Anna, my aunt, and Crystal and shit like were sitting out in the kitchen. Well, Anna's like, oh, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to flash them. And my aunt and Crystal are like, you probably don't want to go and do that. And she's like, why? Crystal's like, because he doesn't like small titties. She did not know who Crystal was.
Wow.
Crystal was my girlfriend at the time. She is now my wife.
You don't want to see your kneecaps.
Why do your kneecaps have lumps? Oh, those ain't lumps. Those are your nipples.
You need to stop crawling on the floor. Them things got some scar tissue. Oh, well. What do you do? Hey. Oh, shit. Wow. Some nights we just like to come out and we just tell some old war stories, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
Some nights the parties weren't always exciting, and then some nights your neighbors are peeking in the window looking for a quickie to get off on. I mean,
Man, I remember before your sister and I ever got together and shit. So a mutual person we know freaking ow, hit my knee again. A mutual person brought me over to your house. You were living on Hillsborough Street in them brick place on the second floor.
mutual person. Did I know him?
Habib.
Habib. I knew Habib. Mm-hmm. So I did know him. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, he brought me over there.
Habib.
And it was that first summer that when I first met you, I think this was probably maybe the second time, maybe like a day apart from the first time I ever met you. And he brings me over there.
Okay, I seen you again last week.
Yeah, well, I remember we went up there and you were having a party. And somebody ended up giving me a beer and shit. And I sat down, and I think it was with you. We were sitting in the living room there and fucking throwing caps into the cups there.
That used to be the best game
But
ever.
I got fucking hammered. I was outside, and your sister was fucking whooping my ass.
Were you 21?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Was it my party?
Bullshit.
So I was at a neighbor's house, and I just happened to be the center of attention. So everybody thought it was my party, but really it was another dude's party who was sleeping.
Oh.
That's how it was.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hey, I'll
That
watch
just
over
blew
your
my
house. I'll
memory.
keep your guests happy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that blew my memory.
Habib. Poor Habib. Habib's all fucked up now. If there was one person I wish I could help, that would be the person. Because, well, me and him hung out for fucking 20 years. So to see someone go through what poor Habib's gone through in his life sucks. But at the same note, you choose your path. And if you let pills or drugs or heroin or whatever it is now get the best of you, then,
Yeah, that's
you
not
know,
good. Not good at all.
no. So,
Like
what do you do?
that shit makes it where if you're on that shit, you're not really
You're not the same
gonna
person.
maintain a job. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I heard he works at like McDonald's or something, but it just sucks because you see like a friend that like that's why we stick to our weed because someone
we're
honestly right
functioning
there,
stoners.
a person in that I spent many years hanging out with, who I lived with, went from weed to pills to now way off the edge with other shit. And
Like, yeah, that's just stupid.
when you see him walking now, you're like, wow, what happened to it's different. So for all you people out there, good luck with your it sucks. So
If you're addicted to any of this, you need to try to get some help and stick to it.
yeah, definitely.
Try weed.
Don't let it
it's
get the
better
best of
for
you.
you. You need that feel of like the pill or whatever. Try the CBDs. If smoking weed ain't for you, try the edibles.
Yep.
You
There's
know,
so
it's
many
a
other
lot
ways.
better for you.
Don't
not gonna
listen
s-
to the
I'm not saying that weed will make you live longer, but I'm saying that you would live longer smoking weed versus if you were doing crack or meth or anything like that. You know what I mean? That shit's like tearing away at your body a lot quicker.
and it sends you off the fucking deep end, really.
Yeah.
So whether you believe people, people that smoke weed say one thing, people who don't smoke it say another, but at the end of the day, it does a lot more good than it's ever going to do or ever has done bad.
Yep.
People with fucking seizures. And I have a friend that uses it, that gets medical, and that had seizures constantly and almost took his life. To now he smokes and has his medication through weed set up. He don't really deal with it no more. And he's actually started to function into a normal
Nice.
life again. And I've seen stories where kids who are having 20, 30 seizures a day were taking drops, you know what I mean? And having 0 to 1 or 2 a week,
Nice.
and they were very
Yep.
mild. So whether your opinion is, your opinion, and hey, we'll respect whatever it is. But at the end of the day, if you want to be truthful and look at the facts of the whole situation,
Weed is
is
good.
much better for you than any pill out there, any other way you could do it to. Because some people are like, oh, I fucking got hurt at work. I'm going to drink a 30 pack tonight and get rid of the pain.
Yeah,
I
what,
know a few.
until noontime the next day.
Yeah, and you didn't get rid of the pain. All you did was give yourself a hangover, and then you call out the next day and you fuck up your job, and your family lives on food stamps forever.
Yeah, fuck that.
Heard that
I
story,
like
haven't
weed.
we? Out
You can
there?
still you can still do whatever you need to do
Right.
while you're stoned. Shit, it may make it better for you.
Fuck yeah.
It'll make
Some
something
people-
that you don't want to do tolerable to, you'll get it done. And you'll get it done in timely fashion.
Exactly. Nobody wants to work, but if you know what I mean? It's how you make the best of it. If you have to, and some people function just fine. So, I don't know how we got on the subject, but that's our opinion.
Hey,
And
I'm
if
happy
Snoop
to
had
talk
a-
about weed all the time.
Hell yeah.
I
Because,
like talking
again, I
about
know...
weed. I'd argue with anybody that weed is the best drug out there for you. If you're going to choose a drug, then choose weed. I wouldn't choose
I bet
any other
if we
fucking
took a
thing.
poll, because now you got the fire stations are like your safe zone for, heroin and pills, and you're allowed to go into them and not be charged and treated bad. They're going to help you. And as of right now, it's worked great. I bet if we called every fire station that does that, police station, church, whatever it is, that does those spots where you can go in and do your help and drop off your stuff and whatever. Ask them how many of people are there for weed. How many do you think they would say?
Less than 5% of the people that go there. Out of,
And I would
say out
like
of
if we
100,
polled the
less
whole
than 5.
country. Like I know Manchester, I think has several.
Oh, out
being
of the
in-
whole country?
Yeah, so if we did the whole country out of every safe zone that you can go to, that if you have a drug problem, if they went in there, I wonder how many people were actually went in there and said, "I'm just trying to, just for weed, not pills, not heroin, not alcohol."
Oh, no. Well, I guess it all depends on where they would live.
I would bet it's under 1%.
Yeah.
Out
I wouldn't
of
say that
every
it's
drug
loud.
out there, I bet it would be.
Loud. I wouldn't say that it's going to be a high.
I would bet under 1% of every poll
Yeah.
would be weed.
Yeah. Weed is better.
And even like my old days when I smoked crack and shit, I would use weed to get off of crack. Like that, you'd smoke weed, get yourself off that fucking weed. So, again, as much as people like, so who was it the other day? I was listening to the sports TV radio shows on my way to work. And one of them came out and said weed led him to do coke and other drugs. Daryl
Bullshit.
Strawberry. I think it was actually Daryl Strawberry, the old
Just because
baseball
weed was the
player.
first fucking thing that you ever tried, don't say that it was the gateway drug to other shit that you wanted to try. You were just like you wanting to try weed was just like you wanting to try crack.
Right.
You know what I mean? There was no difference in it. Just because one came before the other, you would say that about, if it was crack. Oh, crack was the gateway drug to weed. If
Oh,
it
yeah,
was vice
definitely.
versa.
No
come
problem
on.
with that.
Just because you're going to say that it's weed because weed was the easiest fucking thing to get. You could grow it in your house.
So I'm sure you remember who that is, Daryl Strawberry.
Yeah.
He used to play for the
baseball,
Yankees.
yeah.
He played for the
I know who
Mets,
he was,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah. And everybody out
I
there is
used
like,
to like Daryl
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah, I did too, actually. But to tell me that weed took him to be a cokehead. So,
That's
and then
stupid.
you had NFL players coming out, say, you know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, back the fuck up, because you know that ain't true.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
is most
mean?
definitely not
Everybody's
true.
coming out saying I never went and smoked weed. Weed helped like a couple. I'm not gonna say who they were because I'm having a hard time remember exactly if that's who they were that I'm thinking it was. But when they were saying it, they were like, "Yeah, using weed kept me from taking pills when I was injured." You know what I mean? Using weed never led me
Oh,
to
hell
do
yeah.
other drugs.
Man, I told my
I smoked weed because I wanted to, not because I wanted to try coke later. So stop being a fucking liar, you dumbass.
When I first met my primary care doctor, who I haven't seen in a long time, which I feel really bad because I missed an appointment the last time.
Wow.
But yeah. Oh well. But anyway, fucking when I first met her, I told her I was like, I don't want you to try to prescribe me any pain medication for anything that I come in here for. I said I will not take it. I was like, I'm just not that person. I was like, I smoke weed, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do. Oh, is that what you did with for your pain and stuff? Well, yeah, that's what I did, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do. It seems to be helping me.
Right.
I've gone this long without fucking having to deal with all that pain.
So obviously, I went a while doing pills with Habib, and he just went one way, and I just stopped doing them. Period.
I'm not saying I haven't done them or
Right.
haven't tried it, experimenting and shit like that. It just wasn't for me.
And again, weed would be the drug I would use to get off the other drugs. You know what I mean? So
Weed is the
it
better
never
drug.
led me to another drug. It pulled me from the other drugs. So, I mean, that's my experience. I can't say how anybody on YouTube or live me out there, if you know anybody, we're not. This is strictly our.
Yeah, this is just our.
It
views
actually
and-
pulled me from other drugs, though.
Yeah.
And I did pills for quite a while with him and shit, and a lot of them. Same with coke. So I would use weed to come back to reality. Like, all right, I got to stop doing this for a couple days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now I just smoke my weed and live my life. And
I had a 3-day binge and was like, done.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many of those I had.
And my body was fucking beat.
Like, I think my
beat.
longest was a week.
Yeah,
of
fuck
crack.
that, man, dude. I was so tired. Like, so damn
And
tired.
it takes
my
a
body
long
fucking
time.
hurt.
Yeah, it
I
takes
was
a long
done.
time to
Nope.
get yourself back to like, wow.
That was only 3 fucking days. I couldn't imagine how the people do like every day, and then you're trying to quit, and you're like, "Ah!"
No shit,
trying
huh?
to kill yourself or something.
Or like a
fuck.
fucking crack or heroin, and you get arrested and you're fucking detoxing for a week in jail.
Yeah, fucking pity
Nothing
the
to help
people.
you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just laying there fucking twitching.
Yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah.
Barely help you. They barely can watch inmates nowadays. You see there's a whole bunch of people dying in jail now.
There is.
You read about Whitey Bulger being beat to shit, and then fucking whole bunch of inmates are now dying. I keep reading about it on my Smart News app. It's ridiculous.
It is crazy. In Whitey's case, hey, no karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
Because from what it sounded like, it wasn't pleasant. So,
I
hey,
know, fuck that.
how do you
I
think
kept
they
up
all-
with that every time that came out.
Yeah.
Just like with the Tekashi 6ix9ine, I'd like to read about him. He was an interesting character.
certain
I
things
wish
just
he
have
went-
your attention. You know what I mean?
I wish he went a different path than what he did. He's a dumbass, and he had potential, but he blew it. And he blew it. Fucking, I would say with his daughter. I guess what they're saying is he bought his girlfriend or whatever this brand new SUV, and then Christmas comes and he doesn't get his daughter a damn thing.
So people
Like, you
just
got all that motherfucking money.
some people get their fame and head the wrong way. You know, some people are stupid like that.
They say, him
Oh
and
yeah,
his
that's
daughter
right. We
had a
talked about
rocky
that
road.
guy,
Yeah.
right?
Oh
That
yeah.
was- I thought he was a car. Yeah, him. Obviously, you're not a car. You're more like a taxi service. Sounds like.
He's
Hey,
got rainbow
he's in
colored
jail
hair and
getting
shit.
fucking running train on. So
A good celly lays on his belly.
Ducati's actually a train now. We're gonna call it the Ducati train. Being ran
Ducati
down.
train. That's funny as hell.
Oh shit! Should have got your daughter a gift, bitch. So now you became a train.
Yeah.
By everybody in jail.
Getting banged by fucking 20 different men.
Hell yeah. Dink move.
But he was always talking shit. Like, he was one of those people that you just wanted to punch in the mouth.
You know, everybody's like,
Arrogant.
oh, I don't, you know,
Yeah,
obviously
look.
you don't know what would happen, but
Fuck. Ugh.
people, when you get money, change.
Yeah. Well, he's
Like
one
some
of them
people,
you
it's
just
same
don't
with
punch in the
lottery.
face.
Sometimes, you know, you're supposed to be the happiest day on earth and you're dead in 6 months because you fucking committed suicide because you're broke. Or you just lose it and nobody wants to talk to you no more because you go nuts. Like, I always sit back and think, like, what would I do if I won the lottery? And I wouldn't change at all. But, I mean, obviously you don't know until you're in that spot. But,
Yeah.
like, I don't really think I would change a lot. I really don't.
Obviously, you're going to update, your living arrangement.
Yeah, I'd
your
have,
car,
new house, new
the
cars.
normal shit.
You wouldn't worry about
But
weed.
I
I'd
wouldn't
probably do a
go-
lot of podcasts, and I would do paramotoring. That'd be it.
I think, yeah, you're gonna want to take some of it, enjoy it. You know what
Yep.
I mean? Do a few things with the family, shit like that. But in the long run, I'd think in the long run, to keep, because if you think about it, if you invested that, you won the lottery, you invested that right for the kids. Then when they get older, they invested it right for their kids, and then it keep going down. That's money going down for fucking generations.
safe.
Like, you could start a business now, and they could keep it going. Hopefully, for generations.
Yeah. As long as you don't lose your mind too crazy. You know what I mean? Like, some people just lose it, and all of a sudden you're buying fucking yachts, and you live in the middle of South Dakota. You're like,
really
what the
wanna
fuck you
help,
need a yacht for? Because you don't even have water nowhere near you.
I think I'd really help the homeless.
There's a lot that could definitely use some help. I seen a video today. There was this kid laying on a sidewalk, freezing, homeless kid. Nobody helped him for 2 hours. He's sitting there quivering, holding a sign, "I'm freezing. Anybody donate clothes," with a trash bag. He's in a t-shirt. It's winter. It's snowing. Nobody helped for 2 hours, and the only person that helped was a homeless guy. Came and gave him his jacket in the little change he had. You know what I mean? Like all the people that walked by,
You know, that's sad. When,
and a lot of
when
them
a
were in
homeless
nice
person helped a
clothes, and you
homeless
could
person.
tell had money. And not one of them even looked at the poor kid, let alone trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Why is the kid standing in the middle of the street
Yeah,
in a
like,
fucking cold
where are
in a
your
t-shirt?
parents?
Right. Nothing. And the only person that helps this little kid is a homeless guy himself. So, you
That's
know what I mean?
sad.
Like, that's nuts.
Yeah, no. I used to when I lived in Manchester, you know, I was working, I had some money and everything
Right.
like that. But every time I go by this one park, there's this old man, and he's always laying on the bushes, just relaxing, you know what I mean?
Right.
And he always had a sign freaking that he was hungry or something, you know. So every time that I went by there, you know, at least once a day, I'd grab him and bring him over to the store and get him something to eat, something to drink, you know, shit like that.
Right.
I would never get them alcohol. I would not let them buy alcohol. I wasn't even 21.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I won't let them buy alcohol. But I told them they could get anything they wanted.
Sometimes I'm like, in a way, I get it too. You know, life's not fair. It's you know, we work every day. Our wives both work. We're not poor. We're not rich, but we're not poor.
Yeah.
Imagine,
We're still being able to get
and
fat.
we still you know what I mean? Like struggle. Imagine what he's feeling. You know what I mean? Like life's obviously not fair. Do I really think you wanting to get drunk and just take a break from reality for a minute should bother me? It's hard to.
See,
You know what I mean? Like I know a lot of people like you're not buying alcohol with it. But on the same note, I understand why he would want to.
I think I would buy a piece of land and throw up some huts or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're,
They don't have to be no fancy thing because you know what I mean? Like
these people are used to sleeping out on the street. So having just a roof over their head so they're not getting rain on, and having like a wood stove or something to keep them warm at night or whatever, you know, and just some bunks that are built into the walls.
try to find ways to help him
You
get
know,
back into
And
reality.
they can come and go as they please.
You know what I mean? Help him get back into getting into work and getting back onto life because you don't want to just homeless people forever.
And they don't have to worry about cops going to
Right.
kick them out while they're
It'd be
trying
nice
to sleep
if we
and
could,
rest.
you know, you mean like that's the start where you're getting them from that spot, teaching them how to get back. I guess it's teaching them. I don't want to offend any homeless person by saying we understand. But getting them
Well-
back in the right routine of getting up and going to work and getting the clothes to help them get there.
Yeah, shower facilities, everything.
Making
they
it
can
so he feels confident again and going
teach him how to
out
get back into the
society again.
You know, yeah.
You know, it's not be because again, you can give anybody a you
Very
know
good idea.
you know what I'm saying? Like you could give anybody food and if you teach them how to fish, they'll eat forever. So help them get you know, I don't think they're not it's not that they're not smart, but a society has not been fair to
They just
them
need
and
that
they did
push.
what they
They
could.
need
Right.
the help.
Help them clean up. Get that confidence like I can do this.
Yeah.
You know?
They were a member of society at
Exactly.
one time.
And something
And
happened
they
along
probably
the
had
way.
a job and everything else, you know.
And then a few bad things happen. And life puts you in a bad spot. And
They probably got depressed.
it's not like a homeless guy says, yeah, I'm just going to go out and be homeless. It's not fun.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
That's a
not
rough
like
way.
he's...
That's a rough way to live.
Yeah. Think about it. We have homeless here in fucking ice cold New Hampshire.
Right?
You know, it's not like it's all summer states and we're living at the beach in homeless shelter.
Yeah,
No.
I could
mean,
see if you chose to be homeless and you went out and just like started living in the woods and building a lean-to,
Right.
and, you know, just like the old times, just because you want to say fuck society and the government,
Right.
and
Kind of like a
everything else,
homesteader.
and just
I'm
live
just
off
done
the,
with
off
you.
the
I'm
land
going to
and
do
be
my
done.
own thing out here.
Yeah.
That,
And
I
have-
respect that.
And have nothing to do
Right.
with anybody. That's a isolated time, but
A lot of
Maybe
people
have
still
one
do that,
person.
though. Because...
sometimes I wish I could just
I
take the
mean,
family and just go and,
and
be
just
out
say
there
fuck
and be
it.
nobody.
You know what I mean? Like none of this politics shit that
No
everybody's
internet,
dealing with.
no
No, none
nothing.
of it. Just fuck you.
You know, just go and fucking build the place right out in the woods.
But then the government still wants their fucking beak wet. and they're gonna charge you because they own all the land. So fuck you anyway. You know what I mean? It's
Well, I wouldn't mind fucking. You're gonna let me go all the way the fuck out into the woods?
it should be
I'll pay for
the government
property.
should have areas like how they had it in the old days of Alaska. You know, if a person wants to entrepreneur their family into that kind of setup, they should be willing to help them. We'll work with you on the land. We won't charge you this, and this, but this is your deadline you have to try to make for your stuff. We want to see progress over the next. We want to see you putting a house, getting a farm, developing your property. We don't want you to just throw up a camper and say, "Yay, we own land now." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want you to actually
make
make,
it a-
yourself self-livable.
Yeah, a suitable
Right.
fucking home and shit. Yeah.
The government should be offering. You know, we have a lot of land that you could do that with, and you know what I mean. And it would also cut down on all this fucking shit that we deal with every day. So, who wants to vote for the bad dog for 2020? We'd be a good president. People, we'd be like, yeah, we got your back here. Because in that situation, again, $1 trillion to Iran. You know what I mean? Think of what $1 trillion could do to this country. You know what I mean?
How much are we in debt?
I don't even fucking remember.
Trillions and trillions,
Trillions
of
of
dollars.
dollars.
Yeah.
So,
let's try to get us out of debt.
I care about other countries, and I think it's sad what's going on because you see a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And the world's not pretty for a lot of people, and I get it. However, our infrastructure as our country is crumbling too because we're spending millions and trillions of dollars trying to help everybody else. Think if we just took a chunk of that and wet the country into what we could do. Our bridges are falling apart. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, there's so much shit that we could fix.
our
up and
homeless,
help
millions
out.
of homeless people in this country alone that we could help if the government just didn't want to be assholes. To get on welfare is like fighting fucking teeth, but if you live in another country and you want to move here, we'll pay you.
Yeah.
We'll buy. I
Does
seen
that make
this.
sense? No.
When I first moved to Manchester, there was a family that moved there from Congo. Didn't speak English. They had interpreters and everything that helped them speak. And the government bought them a car. They showed them how to drive. They paid all this shit to come to our country. And yet, driving up and down the street we lived on, I couldn't. Every day is homeless people. The soup kitchen line was backed up around the corner for people begging for food. And yet we're bringing people to our country to pay them to come here.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I wouldn't want no one to come. And hey, if you want to come to America and you want to become a American citizen and do
Earn
the
it
right
like
way,
an American.
earn it. Come in and bring your money. I don't care. But don't
Exche-
use
yeah,
our
save up
welfare
your money
to come
at
in.
your place and exchange it here.
Right. Don't use welfare
what
to
you
come
start.
into our country.
Yeah.
Bring yourself in. There's a
got
lot
our own
of
people that need
great
it.
doctors and shit that came and earned their degrees and live in our country from other countries. So I'm not saying good for you, but think of the people out there that we could help. The homeless that we could pull from under a bridge and get into a job and help in our own country.
I don't know if I hit it or what.
It's crazy. And we don't
Yeah.
give two shits.
Of course they don't.
Well, I don't want to say no. It's not that we don't, as everybody, but that's the last thing. You know, when's the last time you heard a government politician campaign say, "I'm going to help our homeless"? You know what I'm saying? I never heard that.
I don't have cable.
You don't need to, because trust me, I don't think I've ever heard one of them. Not one of them out there say, "Yeah, I'm going to take the homeless in our country and fix it." Never once.
I don't like commercials.
So, yeah. I don't know how we got on that, but
I don't know.
it's kind of good, though, because it's how true is it? Live Me, what do you think? YouTube, you guys can definitely reach out to us. We are not hard to find.
No, not at all.
So,
And if you live in, Maine, then go skiing at our lovely Mount Abram.
yep.
More trails are opening day by day here. couple weeks ago.
Go
There
over and
was,
take a
like,
picture with the
nothing.
good dog.
Yeah, I'm everywhere actually on that mountain.
I'm sure he wouldn't, charge you or anything, and he'd probably even smile for you, be like, "What up? I'm the good dog."
I gotta go. Thanks. Bye.
With a pooter.
Yeah. Out.
So don't forget, everybody out there, for the Weed Box giveaway. The most people, the person who brings the most subscribes to our YouTube channel will get a free gift, a Weed Box giveaway.
Weed
simple.
box giveaway. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes. Yeah. That's simple.
Boom, man. The weed box giveaway.
Woo!
Here you go.
Holy donkey dinky.
Yo, man, that you almost got it, but that's the name of a weed, donkey dick. Or donkey dink.
Hey, want to roll up some donkey dick? I got a fucking smoke. What is this, a Hillary
It's
Clinton
like,
commercial?
I think it's a auto flower. I can't remember, but I think it is.
I want to grow some good weed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you look at the seeds and shit in the books and stuff. And
I
you
know,
see that crazy weed. You really want to grow some of that shit.
I know one of our subscribers here knows how to fucking grow some killer bud.
Thank you for being our subscriber.
He opened up a jar yesterday. I was sitting there talking with him. He was sitting at a picnic table and everything with his girlfriend and stuff. And we had a couple of these. He opens up his jar, and I'm probably a good 4.5 feet away from him, and that shit fucking reeked.
So
It smelled really good.
He's one of our subscribers. He watches our videos. So I don't know who you are, but obviously you know who I am. Because
Shout out. You know who you are.
I challenge you to let us bring some bud onto the show and let us review it. So if you see this, whoever you are, because I don't even know who you are, you know who he is, though.
Yeah, I used to work with him.
So
I wish they'd
obviously
take him back.
you
He's
know who he
awesome.
is
I love
and
this
how
kid.
who he's talking about. So I challenge you to let us take a couple samples of your different bud. We will review it on one of our episodes.
He's a good dude. He's smart. Like, he's very smart.
So if he's obviously he's confident in his bud. I'm sure I've smoked it because I smoke with you a lot. So and it's always good weed. So he ought to be like, yeah, I'll fuck it. Here's 2 buds. I want you guys to smoke it. Let me know what you think. And let the people. Obviously, we're not going to say who it is. However, you know what I mean.
KJ.
Yeah.
The initials are KJ. You know who you are.
You know who you are, baby.
He has a cool looking snowboard. It's got like a fin on the back of it.
No shit.
It's really cool.
Well, you know what we would do is he could come up with a name for him. Like he could come up with like Redneck, pick Redneck. Obviously we know his real name, but he picked Redneck. If he lets us do that, he could have his create a name that he does when he plays his video game or something.
Snowmaker Man 3000.
Right. Whatever you want for your nickname, that's what we'll use. We'll be like, yeah, this is Snowman 3000's weed.
Snowman.
Yep, Snowman, you got some good shit here. I'm the Burt Reynolds here. We're going trucking now. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like,
shit.
yeah.
That's funny.
So, if he wants to,
If he wants
we challenge you to let us review your herbal.
Dude, this motherfucker can smoke some weed.
You know who
Pretty good.
can't, right? Snoop.
Snoop Dogg can't smoke
Pussy
weed.
ass fuck. My whole fucking head things. It feels like my head squished. I feel like I am Chinese.
It's holding your head back.
My eyes are like this. I feel Chinese. My headphones are stuck to my fuck.
So I was going back
that's
off
sick.
subject now. I was going
It's
down
going
the
down.
lift and everything, and I was sitting there. I'm coming down on this side. The kids are coming up this way. They didn't see me at first. And Jace looks over at me. He's like, hi. I was like, hi. I was like, why isn't your safety bar down? He says, I can't reach it. I said, you can grab it right on the side of you. He's like, it's too heavy to lift up. Are you serious? There's little girls smaller than you that lift that bar up. You cannot tell me that you can't lift that bar up.
If there's one thing about
But-
Jace, he don't care if a little girl can lift something more than him. He's like, hey, if you
Listen,
want to do it, go do it. I'm going
He
to watch
says,
you.
he gets up a little ways and he says, Dad. I said, what? He's like, do you want me to put the bar down? I was like, no, man. I was like, you're almost to the ramp already. You know, I was like, what the hell? What the point? What's the point to put it down to lift it back up? No, just leave it up. Son of a bitch.
That's the crystal in him.
And I don't know what happened. It was about the time he would have been getting off the lift, but the lift stopped. I don't know if it was Logan or if it was Jace. It was probably Logan, but
That's definitely the crystal in him.
and it took a while. Oh, that's all right. You know what? There's an older guy that sits at the top of the carpet and everything, and he's been there since like the 70s, and he radios down to Anthony down at the bottom, and says, "Oh, is that Butch's kid?" And Anthony's like, "Yeah." Barry says, "You should have punched him in the nuts." This old man said you should have punched him in the nuts about Logan.
Damn.
That's some funny shit. When Jace fell, I got on the radio. I was like, "Hey Barry, did you like that show?" And he comes back. He's like, "Yeah, did you teach him that?"
Holy shit.
The old man's got some jokes.
Get off, ready to go down the mountain and get nut punch. Hey, that's from us. Ha ha.
Welcome to
What
Mount
the
April. Whap.
Oh, that looked great to review.
Yeah.
Best experience of the mountain.
Hell no, man.
I watched a guy punch him in the nuts.
We had a great time in a comedy. There's more comedy there.
I can't even say.
Yeah. We did get a good review, actually.
That is good.
Somebody called into general manager and stuff and said that they were impressed with all the lift operators this year and everything, that everyone was doing a good job, and they really enjoyed going to the mountain this year and stuff.
Is Ron still there?
No.
No.
Not my call. But
Hey, it happens.
business is business.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight with us. Make sure you hit the buttons. Leave comments. We got
Like, share, follow, subscribe.
subscribe. Weedbox giveaway. Whoever brings the most
Ooh.
subscribes to our YouTube channel at the Doghouse Podcast. That's all you got to
Do
do.
you want to weed
So,
box?
if one person has 30 friends and they all subscribe to the channel, and the next person is 29, the 30 person wins.
Weed box.
So- All you got to do, go to our YouTube page at the Doghouse Podcast and hit subscribe. If you get 30 friends, you have a chance to win. Who knows? Maybe somebody out there has 3,000 viewers and they just like, hey, everybody go over and hit this thing and tell them it's from me.
Doghouse.
Live me, that kind of gives you a little bit of advantage. Because if you have 1,000 followers that follow the page that you're watching this, and you say, hey, all 1,000 people, if you want to do me a favor tonight and I'll hook you up with a prize, go on to YouTube at the Doghouse Podcast and hit subscribe and tell them it's from me, and I win. And then you win. So live me, that gives you that advantage.
Whoever's coming on needs to put the person who told them to go on to
Right.
do it.
And same with YouTube. I mean, in a way, your home court advantage in a way because it's your YouTube page. So you guys got a home court. You guys kind of have an advantage too. So it's kind of fair play. But YouTube, the same thing. If you have
Everybody's
10,000
got
people that
freaking
follow the
Facebook.
channel, or Facebook, and you all
Shit, they could be doing it right now, looking up on Facebook.
exactly all you got to do. By
Dog's
next Sunday,
House.
we will announce whoever had the most subscribes to our YouTube page wins the weed box. we will get in touch with you, get your information so it stays private, and send it out to you. That simple.
Yeah.
No hassle. And we added to it, so it's actually got extra prizes.
And you'll get some munchies.
And we'll even throw in munchies, because what's a weed box without munchies? Makes
You
sense.
got a Capri Sun.
I think so. I think that's what the kids drink. If you donate a Twinkie, I will donate a Capri Sun, and they got a snack pack. Snack packs. Just be like, Billy Madison.
Oh, I love
Snack
pudding.
Pudding.
Yum, 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 yum.
Snack pack.
Butterscotch and chocolate vanilla mixed. Ooh,
This is
yeah.
disgusting. Please don't do that. It's not fair to you, your kids, the next generation.
That's not right.
So, yeah.
That poor
Whoever
generation has
brings
nothing to do with this shit.
the most subscribes will win the prize. Thank you.
Dude, I can feel the
It's snowing a
snow
little bit.
coming through the window.
I seen
yeah.
that. I was like, wow, it's snowing inside.
I felt that on this.
The weather inside is I don't know the-
Frightful.
Is that the right? Cool. It's not frightful, but it's snowing.
Yeah. Well, it is kind of frightful when you're outside. It's like a windstorm going on out there. It's
Hey,
not actually snowing.
Move
like,
to New
too
Hampshire.
bad.
Move to Maine. It's so beautiful.
Dude, it was off and on snow on the way home. Like some parts of the road were covered in snow, then nothing, then snow, then nothing, snow, nothing, snow. You know what I mean?
So
It wasn't that quick. It was a couple miles here, a couple miles there, shit like that. type
Maine
deal.
and New Hampshire rated both high on the country as far as states. And both of our states are beautiful from
Sea to shining
probably
sea.
May to October. So anywhere from May to October, if you live in Maine or New Hampshire, it's pretty cool. Beautiful. You got plenty of things to do, cool animals. But the rest of the time,
it's just skiing,
yeah.
snowshoeing,
Cold, snowy,
cross country
it's
skiing.
cold, it snows. It's
Tubing.
cold. Snows. So
See, KJ, you see
Wanna
what
s-
I was talking about when I was talking to at the mountain?
I want you
This
to
is
see what I
mean.
did.
He doesn't like the cold, so I can't get him to go outside to do anything. I'm trying to get him to go to Sunday River or wherever to go do some tubing or something.
I'm sorry, YouTube, you don't get to see this.
You know,
but
we should go. What are you working tomorrow? Yeah,
yeah.
call out sick.
You
You're
want
sick.
to? You want to see what happened to the plow at work the other day?
Oh, what'd you do to it?
We got that. Remember that light snow? We got like 4 inches of the lightest possible snow.
And you fucked up a plow?
Who let the dogs out? Let me try to hook you guys up. This is how bad my luck is. And this is on a backtrack. This is not me hitting the banks hard. So it's not era. But yeah. So live me. Look at that. That is what you would call a V plow in half. Look at that, YouTube.
It's broke. Broke in half. There was like a inch of snow. 2 inches,
Well, we got
maybe 3.
4.5. However, it
You're
was
lying to
light,
yourself.
light.
Yeah, it
powder.
was light and fluffy.
I was back dragging from the road, so I'm not like hitting the banks hard. You know what I mean? And that happened. So when I back drag, the piston arm that moves the V plow in and out, where the clotter pin goes in snapped, and when it snapped, pulling backwards, all the weight went to the bottom out,
Oh, that sucks.
which caused that top pin to bend out and snap, which dropped the plow blade off. So
Did you
it
just
looks
have to
worse
push it
than it
back?
really
Or
was.
Did you just have to push it back, put the cotter pin back?
No.
What'd you have to do?
I called Bean and Zippy. Bean is the soldier. Zippy is the other guy. And they had to come off of their shovel list, come help me at the jobs where I was plowing. Because I was right at the road where this happened. I was pulling back from the road. So they had to come. We put the blade in the back of the truck. I flew it to Diesel Works. They fixed it overnight. We had it for the next morning.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's not like I was slamming banks. I was, you know what I mean? There was nothing purposely done. It's just it happened to be the lightest storm of the year. It was this much fucking snow of light powder. It was when you shoveled it was so easy. I loved
Oh yeah,
it.
I know. I
Yeah,
have
and
3
pulling
lifts that
back
need
from
to
the
be shoveled
road.
out.
That's all I was doing, pulling it back from the road because the cars were just too much. I couldn't just pull out. It was just, I was sick of it. So I pulled it back, and that happened. Yeah. Fuck. So, you know what I say about the snow? That's what we were talking about. Fuck the snow.
I love the snow.
Fuck.
I love. Snow is wonderful.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. That's crazy, though, huh?
Hit the buttons.
Hit the buttons.
Buttons.
Yeah. Don't forget, for the Weed Box giveaway,
Like, share,
the most subscribes
follow.
on our YouTube page. Get all your friends, your family, your lovers. If you're married and have a girlfriend, have your girlfriend's family subscribe. And then when you get home, have your wife and your regular kids subscribe. I don't care. However it works, whoever brings the most subscribes to our YouTube page over the next week gets the giveaway. What do you think?
I'm curious to see.
Me too. For YouTube. Hold on. Let me get it ready. Any final words for YouTube?
Have a good night.
Stay off drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. Never
Fuck yeah,
forget.
baby. Smoke some weed
Every day.
every day.
Smoke.
If you